What's going down, YouTube? Man. I just seen a good fight between Daniel Dubois and Richard Lartey. Man, that was a good fight. I'm not even going to deny it, man. It wasn't a super skilled, sweet science type of boxing match, but it was a good slugfest. It was the kind of fight that we need once in a while in the sport of boxing. It was a dangerous game plan for both guys. And to an extent, even though Daniel Dubois came out with a victory. By the way, congrats to Daniel Dubois. He did a good job. He did what he had to do going into that fight to secure the victory. But Lartey, in my opinion, exposed some deficiencies that Daniel Dubois has. Dubois is the main difference between the both guys' performance was that the first guy, that's Daniel Dubois, much more polished technique. Good chin, good punch power, versus Lartey, less polished technique, good heart, good power. That's what that fight displayed about both guys. And honestly, from what I can just quickly generalize or just come to a conclusion with, is that a guy like Lartey, honestly, if he was trained by a solid trainer, if he had a good upbringing in boxing, if he came into the game early, and all that type of stuff that grooms a very good fighter, Lartey would have been a very, very good fighter. He would have been one of the top guys in the division, without a doubt, because this guy has heart. He has heart, he has punch power, but he was going against a ruffian, man. Daniel Dubois. Yo, I was excited watching that fight. I'm not even gonna lie, because Dubois, he showed what he was supposed to show, point blank and period. I mean, this guy, he has heart, he has good punch power, he has technique, and he displayed everything that he needed in that fight. He got clipped once or twice. In the second round, there was a point where there was a little bit of an exchange, and obviously Lartey had been getting clipped more all through the fight from round one up until that point. And then Lartey clipped Dubois. It was a straight right hand, and Dubois went on the back foot. That was the first time I ever seen Dubois in his entire career being on the defensive side. I mean, in that caliber. To be honest, if Dubois goes against any top guy, he's gonna get beat up. Like he's gonna lose. He's not gonna win, because Lartey just proved that all Dubois needs is someone that can counter him. And that was one of the mistakes Lartey was doing. He was waiting for the counter all through the fight. All the while he was waiting for the counter, Dubois kept on throwing the jab, and he was landing most of the punches he was throwing. Sometimes he threw a quick 1-2, and Dubois' punches are heavy. Dubois throws a quick 1-2, papa. That landed clean. Lartey was taking the punches. Lartey showed he had a solid chin, man. This guy wasn't going down. And then Lartey would try to come back with a counter left hook. He kept on missing. Once or twice, he landed the left hook. And then he landed that straight right hand in the second round. Daniel Dubois was on the back foot. Lartey rushed in. When there was a quick little bit of an exchange, then the round ended. Round 3 started off similar way. Daniel Dubois still kept on throwing the jab. You can tell the difference in the training quality that both guys had, from the beginning of their careers. Because Dubois kept on throwing those fundamental boxing punches, like the jab, throws the jab confidently, landing the jabs. And Lartey would just throw a lazy jab that wasn't even intended to land. I wasn't even understanding what was happening there. But at the end of the day, Lartey showed a good heart. That's the most important thing. And I think he made a good account of himself, even though he had a lot of issues in the build-up of this fight. He wasn't granted a visa. Eventually, he got granted a visa like maybe a couple of days before the fight. He flew in 6-hour flight from Accra, Ghana to London, England, landed on the weigh-in day, went straight for the weigh-in. Lartey, I respect Lartey, man. He's a confident guy. He didn't fold under pressure. He still did what he needed to do, but he took a loss. So even though Lartey lost the fight, I still respect him even in the loss. That's just the truth. But Dubois, I mean, yeah, man, Dubois, for the first time, I see some cracks in Dubois' shield. If he goes against, I'm gonna see what happens tonight, anyways, between Ajagba and Walish. Maybe that will make me come to a better conclusion. What would happen if both guys faced each other right now? Because I've always favored Dubois if they faced, but from the Lartey fight, man, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna wait until that fight. But anyways, going back to the fourth round and the fifth round, that was when the fight ended. Man, same process, same thing happening from the beginning of the fight. Dubois was coming in with the clean jabs, clean 1-2s, uppercuts. It was landing those punches clean. Landing. Sometimes Lartey would push back, and then Lartey was doing a whole lot of holding. He was holding too much. That was like his best defensive strategy, to just hold and smother Daniel Dubois' ability to be on the offense. And man, I'm surprised the ref didn't even deduct a point from Lartey, because it was actually holding too much, But then again, whenever this guy was holding that you think the gas is empty, he comes back with a solid exchange. And then there was this mad exchange that happened in the fourth round. Not sure if it was the fourth or the fifth round. In this exchange, it was mad. Let's just put it that way. Both guys were thrown. Dubois started off with the same concept: fundamental jabs, jab cross, hook, uppercut. A couple of those punches landed, and then all of a sudden, Lartey was like, damn, I don't care what happens, I'm just gonna go for the kill. If I get knocked out during the process, so be it. And that's exactly what Lartey did. He went for the kill, and he caught Daniel Dubois with a straight right hand, a solid punch that, man, Daniel Dubois was about to get knocked out. Trust me, man. If Lartey had jumped up, if the round had extended a little bit longer, Lartey probably could have won. There was a good chance that would have happened, But at the end of the day, man, congrats to both guys. Much more congrats to Daniel Dubois. He displayed a good performance. Lartey gave a good account of himself, and that this is boxing, man. I'm just glad both guys didn't take too much damage. I think the stoppage came at the right time. No points hanging in there when Lartey was already down on the canvas. He looked really, really hurt. Dubois hurt him a couple of times in the fight, but he kept on coming back. That just shows the magnitude of the heart that this guy has, and I have respect for him, man. I have nothing but respect for him. So that was a good fight. Thank you guys for listening. Peace.